little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Looking now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Tiger.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Setting up to throw. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on third down. Wilson on the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Check out.
It's Benson on the give. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's third down now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. It's caught by Harrison. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Police! 70 Lions! Let's go!
First down carry for Connor. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the pistol with Benson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down. He takes the snap. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The throw. Here's Milrow. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. Walker trying to run for the first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to throw it. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At the 50-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. quick throw completed out to the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They've got first down from the 31. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically and identifying what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Seahawks, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out. To the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Has him on a quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Working quickly here.
Complete to Trey McBride. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
From the gun, it's Murray. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Forward.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Sit. One more.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Easy, quiver. One more.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
One more.
Another throw coming for Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. Steady.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks are racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually.
His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled for no gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1-1. 2-2.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, over. 1-1. 2-2. Hey. 1-1.
Back to the air, Murray. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Go on, Hurt.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
1-1. 1-1.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Easy. 1-1. 1-1. Hey. Big Ace. Hey, easy. Quiver. 1-1.
Throwing again, Murray. Cut at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1-1. 2-2.
From the red zone on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Sit.
Now Kyler. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the jump.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Third quarter's going to start with a... He loses the football, and the Cardinals grab it. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Tight end give right up the middle. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Trying to begin with a Walker run. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's no to throw. Carter with the grab. Rolling into enemy territory. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Will Rowe looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now an inside give to Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Josh Sweat making the stop.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready.
Go play action here, it's Milroe. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw here from Milroe. Buys trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and long. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
1-1. Hey, Ace. 1-1. Green. 1-1.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Murray here on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They give on second to Benson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Hey, hop. 1-1.
They'll run here. It's Benson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Murray looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The throw. Here's Milroe. Makes the grab and bounce left side. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol now for Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Come on.
Hey,
go.
Milroe from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, hit it right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. Here he goes again. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while. Turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Now begin this drive with Benson. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
2-2.
Benson once more. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Larry.
Kill.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Sit. Go.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Oh, what? 2-2. 2-2.
Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.